British Army basic training has changed over time, and as new threats reared their heads in such conflicts as Afghanistan, things had to change. But as their newest project, the Soldier Academy, taken it too far as they're no longer shouting at soldiers under training. Let's take a look into it. Hello, and welcome back to another one. We're going to be looking into the British Army swapping hard times for hugs.
The sound of
He's touching his cock!
back.
That's a man that means businessman.
Past and present who've gone through military training in the UK.
Interesting, they wear that strap around there because in battle, if they were to wear it down there and they got hit in the bearskin, it'd go back and they'd break the neck. There you go, bit of history. You're welcome.
And overseas.
See, I love the US. They just do it properly straight off the bat. Like, you know you're in basic training. That's it. You are here. You're my bitch. Literally, before you even get off the bus. My basic training, where you went through the jabs and stuff like that, and they were sort of like okay with us, but as soon as you got them jabs, booty ass is theirs. Yes, sir!
But in the British Army, that's all changing.
Yeah, it's not quite like Bad Lads Army anymore. It's very different. The instructors actually go through a two-part training before they even come here. So they've got the AI.
That's instructors doing it, the two-part training, not the soldiers training.
DTC, which allows them to teach competently and confidently in front of the recruits.
Good.
And that's often reflected on the drill square. There's no longer this, like you say, shouting and screaming all the time. Although there will definitely be one authoritative voice. Other people can walk around.
Just watch out for that pointy bit. Don't put it in your eyeballs.
Can tell people quietly to get in step, or just give recruits.
Hey mate, yo, do you want to just get the fucking step?
Sort of help they need in a more comfortable and more better learning environment.
So historically, I think recruits may well have been slightly scared of their instructors.
Good, and so you should be. No, it's not that you should be scared of them, because you should still be able to approach them if you've got an issue, but you should be scared of disappointing them.
But that's not what we're trying to portray at all. It's not easy. So joining the army is not an easy process. But that experience should not be something that people don't enjoy. The army's evolving.
Agreed.
The
Good
climate
point.
and culture that we're trying to inculcate in basic training is one of which is investing in the recruit.
We're not trying to get rid of people by any shape or form. We're trying to develop people and make them into soldiers. If they're here, they're clearly suitable. The army's deemed them to be suitable to be a soldier. They pass their selection.
He's got a fucking hair on his beret and it's doing my nutting. Fucking get a brush. But I think what you just said there was, right, so they've proven that they're good enough for the army. Fine, you've passed your selection, but that doesn't make you a soldier. Being put under pressure and working through that pressure is part of what makes you a fucking soldier, not just this. You've passed selection and well done. Here's your beret, here's your uniform. Go march up and down the square, and then yeah, we'll send you off to regiment or battalion.
Their aptitude. Our job is then to get them across the line. There's a lot.
But when you say across the line, like it doesn't feel as disciplined. So you're going to be pumping out shit. Basically, you just be pumping out shit, and if you just pump shit into the army, guess what? It's just going to be shit, innit?
A lot different from when I went through. When I went through, it was just get welfare with information, and then from there, doing a test or assessment.
So this is the thing, like when you're actually like out at regiment, where going abroad, going to theatre, going on exercise, wherever, you will be belt fed information. And you need to learn how to process that information to then be effective. You get used to it by fucking up and then improving. And that's what the army's always been about, is fucking up, realising you fucked up, corrective action, and then fucking improvement. That's how it should be, in my opinion.
There's a lot less pressure on the recruits, which then gives them room to breathe, think, and take in information at a steady pace.
So
don't agree with that.
Scary,
It shouldn't be like that.
But does that mean the course has been softened?
Yes.
At no point are we changing the standard. This is all about now getting the recruit to that standard.
Yeah, it's not soft at all. It's very much the same standard. It's very.
I don't know. You're not creating a shit hot troop to send out to corps and regiments. I don't care.
We unlock a recruit's potential. That's the thing that's changed. Using technology, being more empathetic, but by no means.
Oh, on the technology thing as well. I know in my last video I said that the iPads are a bit of a joke. Yeah, they kind of are, in the sense that you can now record how much sleep you've had, what you think you use section commander or whatever it was. I know it's along the lines of that. Like there was like a red card, yellow card system. Whereas if a corporal got in your face, you just give them a bit of a card and they had to fuck off instead of grilling you for making a mistake. Which, let's be fair, that's just fucking stupid.
It becomes soft, firm but fair is the way I like to put it.
Tom Sable's Forces News.
Okay, well, what the fuck did we think of that? I think, in my honest opinion, that was a load of shit. You need to be belt-fed information to be able to process that information. You need to be able to process that information as rapidly as possible, because, for argument's sake, you're in theatre, one of your buddies gets hit, and now you've got to send out, you know, a 9-liner and stuff like that, whilst there's screaming, they'll be shouting, your buddy's going to be shaking you like fuck, and you know, if you can't operate under pressure of being sort of shouted at and belt-fed information, it's no good starting them off with hugs instead of putting the pressure on, because, like I say, when the whole point of basic training is to send someone out to corps, regiment, whatever, battalion, so they need to be shit hot, but you're not making them shit hot, because you're sort of like cuddling them and just being sort of like, hey, get the step, dude, get the step, and you should be fucking screaming at them. Who can't put one foot in front of the other? It's fucking stupid. I had never understood TikTokers. But anyway, there's not much to say on this video, really. You know, you should be shouting at your fucking troops. They should be operating under pressure, at all, well, not at all times, but obviously when it matters. And that should be throughout the entire process, instead of like being, oh, 2 section, when you're ready, can you just do your magazine pouches up, and then we're going to pepper pot towards the enemy, and I guess we'll just take a bimble up there and see what happens. That's what it seems like to me. It just seems really soft. And I mean, I can understand that you're trying to get numbers because retention and recruitment's poor, but at the same time, what do you want, quality or quantity? That's where I sit with this. But yeah, let me know what you think. Drop all your comments down below. Like it if you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Subscribe, share with your buddies, see what they think. I'm going to go and drink more of these now, so I will leave you to that. I think, fuck you, what fucking shit that was.